So this is an easy question, but you've clicked because you like the Amiga, yeah? And I like the Amiga too. We've covered loads of episodes here, and today we're adding some more value to 2024 because there are some games that look stunning that are coming up for the Amiga home computer. Let's take a look at this list. Do not go anywhere. I need your opinions on some of these. Seymour Stumpman was actually planned for a commercial release in the 90s, and as you saw, if you were eagle-eyed, you saw the Codemasters logo on the boot up screen. This was released recently when one of the devs found the completed disc, the whole game on a disc, and did some phone calling and emailing his friends, and then it ended up getting kind of given over to Games That Weren't. And there's a beautiful article and write-up about the full story behind this, which I will link in the description, and I would implore you to go and check this out. If you're a fan of the Amiga scene in general, I think you'll really like this one. And out of all the games I featured today, this one had the most 90s vibes, and it's no wonder because, like I say, in 1993 this was planned for a commercial release. Now let's check out some gameplay and hear some of the sounds on this tremendous little game. You're probably asking, how the heck can Wipeout run on a stock Amiga? Okay, we're adding a little bit of diversity and flair to this one because this is not running on a stock Amiga. This is running on Win UAE, which is an Amiga emulator running on a PC. But check how beautiful this looks and listen to the sound. Now call me crazy, but looking at this, it seems absolutely flawless. There's not a dropped frame. I mean, I'm sure Digital Foundry could probably pick fault with it, but to the naked eye, this looks fluid, smooth, and absolutely beautiful. I would go as far to say that, to the naked eye, this looks way better than the Sega Saturn and PlayStation 1 release combined. Okay, there was some rendering in of textures there as the track was popping onto the screen, but overall, I'm absolutely mesmerised, and this is my personal favourite from the list so far. This next one is a top-down shooter, Hyperboria. This game looks absolutely beautiful. I love how fluid everything looks. I love that kind of parallax scrolling from underneath. I mean, everything about this just feels and looks really, really nice. I really am a huge fan of pixel art, and I've been studying this game since I've been kind of researching this episode, and I think the pixel art for me is probably some of my favourite that I've seen again in this episode. So this is Hyperboria, and there is a lot of buzz about it online, and I'm going to link some sources in the description for you to run off and do your homework. It is worth noting that this does run on a stock A1200 Amiga, which I do think is much better than running on Win UAE. Sorry Wipeout, but this rules. Terrible Night is a Ghosts and Goblins inspired demo. Again, this is a demo, so I don't believe the full game is out, but again, you can search around the interweb and find out for yourself. Now, I really like that kind of parallax scrolling effect again, and the gorgeous 8-bit pixel style gameplay. Everything again looks really nice. I was a little bit disappointed that there wasn't much more in terms of gameplay variability. I can't find any other levels other than this, so I do think there's very limited information out there, but there's a discussion piece that is really intriguing because this game, this demo, already has a list of improvements, so it's clear that the game is still in development and there's a lot of time and effort going into, I guess, giving us a final product on this one. Let me know what you think. Ninfara II has been covered here on the channel previously, but in December 2023, we got an AGA release that you can buy now for €7. That's right, €7. This is a shinobi-inspired game. In fact, we are a shinobi. We're a vampire, actually. We're trying to seek some revenge because our family has been slain. And here we are venturing from left to right in this dastardly, treacherous map. And again, it just looks great, albeit a bit more of a dull colour palette from what I used to like. I think this looks phenomenal. Trojan is actually a Capcom game that was originally released as an arcade game back in the mid-90s, but now it is coming to the Amiga. The hack and slash, clearly Contra-inspired world of Trojan is looking mighty fine on Amiga AGA format. This is one I'm seriously looking forward to, and it's been in development for a good couple of years, so let's hope we get a final release very soon. Well, this is a turnout for the books because Duck Hunt was recently ported over on the Amiga and you can play it just with your classic Amiga mouse. It is available now. I'm not gonna lie, I actually think this looks better than the original, so go ahead and play some classic Duck Hunt. Earth Defense Force is up next. This does not reinvent the wheel, but it is a nice classic shmup, left to right gorgeousness with beautiful pixel art in AGA format, and apparently this rip is based on the Super Nintendo version. It's available now and you can find it linked in the description. Wison looks beautiful and you can play up to 4 players. I'm going to read from the developer's website. It reads, enter the arena and fight off 3 friends or enemies with a range of mystical powers. The aim of the game is to be the last spellcaster standing by any means necessary. So grab your wizard's hat and get ready for some 4-player action because this beauty is available now at a name your own price. This is definitely one that I'll be playing on my A500 Mini. This is brilliant. Skill Grid is available now on the Amiga 1200 and CD32. This one's a little bit different, not necessarily in gameplay concept, as it's pretty kind of common, that kind of top-down shoot 'em up and the gorgeous parallax scrolling of games, but this has a lot more into it. This had a physical release, and I really like it when Amiga games especially go kind of all out and give us that kind of really nice 90s experience with a floppy disk and additional extras. It really is gorgeous. So with 3 layers of parallax scrolling and the ability to buy digital and or physical, you can play Skill Grid now. I'm going to be ordering my physical copy, praying that they still have some in stock. Let me know if you've played it and let me know which is your favourite game out of the 10 that we've featured here today. Wipeout 68K on the Amiga looks stunning. I didn't even think that that would be possible, but it looks absolutely delicious, and I'm not gonna lie, that is definitely my favourite in today's episode. What do you think to some of the games that we've shown here today? Please let me know in the comments. And if you want more, in the cards, I'll put 5 episodes in of new Amiga games from the past couple of years, so they may already be out now, that you can look forward to. You can just go and buy right now. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Long live the Amiga and long live retro gaming. My name is Gemma. Subscribe and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers. I need a few seconds of your time to tell you about channel memberships. If you guys want to become a channel member, click join from the main page or the second link in the description. There are 3 tiers, all with different perks for you if you want to become a team member. Thanks for your time. Let's continue with the video.